Morning guys. So today is going to be the first episode of Creating Memories, where I explore and I take an adventure to go and create, be inspired by what I see, what I feel in the outside environment. Today seems like a nice day. It's a Tuesday, and this is episode 1. I'm going to be using this canvas today. So it's got one layer of white on it. Well, so there was a painting underneath and it's got a layer of white now over the top. So it's already got a bit of texture going on. I don't know whether it's going to be portrait or landscape, but we'll have a go and we'll see. I'm going to take it back to my flat, grab all my paints and my equipment that I'm going to be using today, and hop on the train and go somewhere. Let's see where the day heads.
And 7 hours.
Okay, so I've arrived in Ravensbourne. Well, I got off at Ravensbourne train station and I've entered the park. I'm going to do the green chain walk for a bit. I'm going to define somewhere that I feel like has got good inspiration, character. I'll just go with the flow. I've got all of my stuff on me right now. So I've got my canvas, my portfolio that's got pastels, and I'm carrying my bag as well, which I'm going to go into depth what I've got with me today. I've got a few acrylic paints, oil pastels, but when I find the location, I'll unzip everything and then show you. So I've landed in a location, I've set up all of my stuff. I had a little bit of an exploration, about 15 minutes. I spoke to some really lovely people and they asked me what I was about to do. And I told them that I'm just going to move around, gauge the space that I'm in, see what inspires me, and I'll show you what drew me to this specific location. So it was this arrangement of branches. It felt to me, I don't know, quite vivid and mystical and just intriguing. So I've set up, this is what I have. I've got paints, I've got oil pastels, oil sticks, watercolours. I'm going to be using my A4 as primary drawings, just to start off with. Some more oil pastels, and here I am, this is where I am. So I've set up in the middle of a forest. I might even just look up and paint what I see up, but we'll see. Let's get started. Okay, I'll show you the drawings that I've got now. I've got 5. So this is where I'm at so far. Dancing tree. Here was a piece. These trees here. This abstracted scene. This was plants on the floor. And this one, some of these. Okay, I just did a drawing that I thought I'd share because I think it's quite funny. I was observing this hole here, and obviously it's like a bit of bird poo, but here's the drawing. So the way that my mind works was I'll implement a little bird there that obviously is not there. But yeah. So I feel like I'm probably getting to a place soonish where I'm gauging the environment that I'm in and looking in a unique way, trying to sort of see something that is irregular or not just what you're looking at. So I'll go through the drawings that I've created so far. So with these 4, I was looking at the shapes that are being made in between the branches. So like shapes like this in here. This one was shadows of trees. Texture, all interlinking branches. That bird one. Well, I'll show you the ones that I think are my favourite drawings out of all the ones that I've done. So, I like this one. I was just, obviously this guy's not here, well, he's kind of symbolises me in a way, lost in a forest. I like this as a title for the piece. So one of the first drawings I did was this dancing tree looking up, and I could feel the rhythm and the movement of the branches and the colours around it, radiation from its energy. I like the simplicity of this one. The colours are nice, kind of abstract, but you kind of recognise it, leaves or something. And then this was just a quick one, but like texture of the actual tree, so I could implement that on that, or that on that. And also there's one over here which is like I like the colour palette, this one. I like the colour palette of this one. So like blue, orange and beige and white. I'm liking the narrative, I'm liking the energy, and I'm liking the simplicity, and I'm liking the texture. So that's where I got to. It was like, I don't know, over an hour and a half, maybe an hour and a half. I'm going to leave it for a second, and then I'm going to just gather all my things, clean up a little bit, and then reapproach it in a second, or in a bit. We'll see. But yeah, that's what we're looking like. Okay, so we're nearly all packed up over there. That's quite nice, feels quite nice. Feel quite knackered, to be honest. So I'll show you where I got to with the painting. So here, the painting is. It's probably out here I've been here since about 12 o'clock. And so it's now just past 5, so 5 hours. So we ended up, so this I think was a kind of bit me on this branch here. But I do like what's going on down here. This texture is nice, symbolised the ground. And that was what I was trying to do. I was trying to symbolise stuff that's going on in the background here. Let's go home. Okay, so it's the morning now. I've slept on it, slept on what we created yesterday. I'm going to be layering the canvas this morning with oil pastels, maybe a bit of paint. I've got the primary sketches that I did ready at view. I've got the printout coming now of the composition that I sort of gauged the painting from. And we're going to listen to some dance music and have a good time. Right. Okay, so we're finished with the painting. I think moving forward I'm going to go a bit simpler, use my primary sketches more as a major influence and really just sort of expand them and retain the canvas's simplicity instead of going quite crazy. with this canvas though, the concept of it lost in a forest kind of makes sense with how much stuff's going on, because your mind would be going a million miles per hour if you are genuinely lost in a forest. Thanks for watching episode 1 of Creating Memories. Stay tuned for more episodes where I try out new locations and try out new ways of experimenting with artwork. Alright, see you guys soon. Bye.